A passing flying lizard hit a wizard in the gizzard. The whiz he fell down flat and turned quite blue. I helped him to his feet and fixed his robe so it looked neat, and so he magicked up this book to give to you. Yesterday my poem died, half written on the page, a work that really should have been a wonder of the age. 'Twould have been an awesome work, to stand the test of time. Alas, it came to nothing, for the words just wouldn't match up. Once, at the insistence of my pushy papa, we drove to a pickling plant in his car. Pink peppered pickles was the product they made, and papa hoped I'd learn the pickling trade. The manager met us and said, "Son, you go far, popping pink pickled peppers in a pickling jar." Said I, "Thank you kindly, but I must follow my star and can't pause to pop pickles, pink though they are. Pink pepper popping's not for people like me. My potential is purely in poetry, see?" The funniest man in the world married the saddest woman on earth, yet despite their deep affection, he laughed himself to death. This made her sadder than ever, and she died with barely a sigh, and when they found out, the kids didn't know whether to laugh or cry. The scrawny scribe who scrawled a script. With rhythmic, ribald rhyming his pen dripped, until a pious portly priest passed by, and upon the scrawny scribbler cast his eye. "O scrawny scribe, thou scribblest crap," saith he, "when thou couldst pen pious poetry like me." At this the scribbling scrawny scribe just laughed. "What, pen priestly pious poppycock? That's just daft." "I'm a duck, I go quack, I got feathers on my back. I've been swimming all day, so I gotta hit the sack. I'm a manduck, that's a drake, I've been swimming on my lake. And when it comes to bread, man, I'm always on the take. I can swim, I can fly, I can be wet, I can be dry. But I don't like no orange sauce, man, that stuff makes me cry." There's no greater than the greater I own. There's no greater than mine. When grating, I use just this grater alone, albeit of simple design. These newfangled graters with electric rotators, I just cannot help but malign. For all other graters, I simply disown, and I'll stick with this grater of mine. If I could just nip behind that tree, things would be great, 'cause then I could pee. Or better still, just there on the hill, there's a shop with a loo, you just ask it the till. I've peed in a train, and even a plane, and back at my house I go time and again. Oh, I really do wish I could go for a pee, but I can't get down from this elephant, see? The things I'd do if I were free, I'd dance, I'd sing, write poetry. Out amongst the trees I'd run and build a tree house just for fun. Oh, such a life if I were free. I'd walk for miles beside the sea, pick wild flowers, smell the air, not sit in an office, au contraire. But sad though it is, I have to say, my life has not worked out that way. Though I'd give my arms to be free, the fact remains, my bank owns me. The things I never cared about as I was growing up have all conspired to create a useless growing up. If I could have that time again, those happy, carefree ways, I wouldn't care about them still. I'd laze around for days. I wonder where's my underwear. I left it here, I did, I swear. It's not under here, not under there. Didn't drop 'em on the stair. What's worse, I've only got one pair of purple, spotty underwear. Oh, it really would be too unfair if someone's nicked my underwear. Life is hell, and my armpits smell, and my knickers are falling apart. As for my finances, they're even worse than my chances. And my health, well, just don't even start. Of hope, day to day, there's nary a ray. The repo man's repoed my floor. I go to work, but I can't stand that, 'cause my boss is a big stupid bore. No, the stage is the place where I ought to be, exotic dancing at nights, then taking my bow to the roar of the crowd, in my sparkly costume and tights. From a seesaw once I saw a sea as I seesawed up and down, and the sea I saw was a saucy sea, all sticky, thick, and brown. On the sea seesawed a sailing ship, seesawing wild and free. The saucy sea seesawed the ship, and the seesaw seesawed me.